SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code. Hey everybody, I'm your host, Grande Gata, also known as the Big Cat, my cool cat. Put your paws up if you rock with the Big Cat. Today we got breaking news. One Cameron Jarrell Newton is on injured reserve. We're going to talk about it, what this means for us going forward. But one quick question before we get started. Do you love the black, blue, and silver like I love the black, blue, and silver? Yeah. If you're looking at blue and silver, give it a dab. Let's talk about what this means going forward for the Carolina Panthers fans and how you should feel about it. Let's get into it. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Now, let's start with Marty Hurney's comment. Let's just go straight into it. For the past several weeks, Cam has diligently followed a program of rest and rehab and has still been experiencing pain in his foot. He also said he's seen 2 foot specialists last week who agreed that he should stay with the prescribed medical rehab that the team has prescribed to him, and it will likely take a significant amount of time for his injury to fully heal. All right. Now, he said Cam Newton is the most frustrated person out there when it comes to his own injury. He's a fierce competitor. 20 years in the league, he has never seen somebody with the competitive nature as Cam. But at this time, we feel like the best interest is to put him on IR so he can 100% heal. Now, like I said, I'm not completely surprised by this move. This was inevitable, all right? So it was bound to happen rather sooner than later. I kind of felt like this should have happened when he went out after the Tampa Bay game. You know what I mean? When they said Lisfranc injury, it's a ligament that they said was strained. And I'm optimistic about that strain word because from everything that I know, if that injury was strained, even a severe strain, you know, it should have been healed by now. So I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet you that ligament is some kind of torn. Maybe not severely torn, but maybe partially torn. And maybe they're just thinking health and rehab. Hey, but listen, I'm not a doctor. How you should feel about that? That's just my conspiracy. I'm not a doctor, but how you should feel about this right here is this. 2 years straight, we've seen our star quarterback, our leader, our captain, go out with season-ending injury. As a fan who roots for the team, not just the individual, this is frustrating. Because truly, like I said before, when Cam is 100% healthy, he's the best player on that team. He's a force to be reckoned with. But are we seeing the end of Cam? 2 years straight? Even if you want to go back 3 years, we haven't seen the quality of play that we've become accustomed to since the 2015 season. I'll tell you this right here. This move guarantees that Cam will be back. If you give him 8 games left in the season, then potentially a playoff game, then turn around an off season, and then bring him back at the regular season, he'll almost have a whole year and a half to sit back and get healthy, whether it be his shoulder, his foot, whatever's going on with him. So, if they're optimistic, if we're thinking like that, then I think they'll bring him back. I'm 100% guarantee they'll bring him back. Unless they say, you know what, I want to save him some money. Or maybe we don't believe in him no more. You know what I mean? And that's something that I can't determine because I'm not inside these guys' head, the GM, the coach, owner. I'm not inside their head. But I guarantee you they're going to give it a hard look. But after their hard look, they're going to realize that Cam Newton, a healthy Cam Newton, is the best option for this team. Whether you like it or not, that's what's going to go down right here. I'm sad to see this happen right here. But it was inevitable. It should have happened a long time ago. Cam is the man, you know what I mean? And listen, take care of yourself. Because after this game, you know what I mean, all you have is you and your family. So if you can't walk, if you're hobbling around, if you have permanent foot injuries going forward, shoulder damage going forward, listen, daddy, mommy, girlfriend don't understand that. All they see is my boyfriend, my husband, my son, my dad. All I see is he not being 100% healthy after the game of football. And nobody wants to see that. So Cam, rest up, man, get better. And we all wish you the best. So again, where this leaves the Carolina Panthers going forward this year is all in Kyle, and Kyle we trust. Unfortunately, it had to be this way, but I think we can make some noise with Kyle. If I gotta be honest with you, brutally honest, I think we can at least get to the first round, and maybe even pull an upset in the first round. Anything beyond that will be a miracle. But Cam is definitely going to be missed going forward. I kind of feel like Cam needs to sit back and reevaluate, the way he approaches the game, because the way he's been playing the game with the feet first, arm second, isn't healthy for a guy who's going over 30 years old. So, I don't know if we should bring him back. Personally, I think he will be back. Like I said, I guarantee he'll be back. But if you ask the big cat, do I want him back? Yeah, I want him back. But again, man, it's tough. It's tough because, like I said, this is a business, and Marty Hurney alluded to it last season. When it comes to business, he said in his past, I made a lot of moves off of emotion and ended up hurting the team in the long run. So, will this be another move that his emotions going to be put to the test? I wouldn't be surprised if they did try to release him and save $20 million on cap. You know what I mean? So, and do we need a backup quarterback going through the rest of the season? Because we got Will Grier and Cam Newton on the roster as of right now. Maybe so. If Kyle Allen goes out there and take a deadly shot or a hard shot, you know what I mean? I think we should get some kind of reinforcement. Maybe bring back Taylor Heineke, man. You know what I mean? I don't know about Kaepernick or whatever, but yeah, man. So there's a lot of questions to be made this offseason. But this was the right move. It should have been made a long time ago. And I tell you this right here, man. I personally believe if Ron Rivera doesn't reach the playoff with Kyle Allen, then I think he could be gone too. You know what I mean? So, like I said, they made an excuse for him last year in 2018 when Cam got hurt. Cam hurt again. Will Devin Tepper had that same amount of grace on him about this quarterback getting hurt and not being able to produce? What really sucks about this whole fucking season, can I be honest with you? What sucks about it is we went out here and bought in all these free agent acquisitions for the sole purpose of putting around Cam an elite team. Not just an elite offensive line or elite wide receiver or elite running back. We went out here and got all these one-year deal people coming here to build around Cam, and he's not there. So frustrated is probably the least to say, but I understand, man. Shit happens, and if you want to say who's to blame for this, well, let's go to the pie chart, okay? I'll say 25% Ron Rivera, 25% that medical staff, 50% Cam. Sometimes being a competitor is probably the worst thing for you. When it comes to your health, there's nothing to be competitive about. Always be smart when it comes to your health. You know what I mean? Not to say, you know what, I want to let my team down. That's that high school, college shit. Rah, 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 fight through the pain. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, you could take that approach, and it's not going to get you far. You know what I mean? At this point in your life. So, Cam, he kind of did it to himself. The first two games, going out there lying to the coach. He came out and admitted he lied. You have to ask yourself. Let's be honest. Can we be real today? Ask yourself, how far would Cam have been if he would have sat out the first week or even the second week? He probably would have been back by now. You know what I mean? So that's not just dogpile on Ron Rivera. That's not just dogpile on this medical staff. But all in all, man, like I said, man, get healthy, get back better, man. Sad day for Panthers fans everywhere. But like I said, you should be, the good thing about it, he'll be back next year. I guarantee you, man. So, get in the comment section. I'm your host, Grant. I got the awesome on the big cat. My cool cat, put your balls up if you're rocking the big cat. I want to hear your thoughts on this. How do you feel about it? Are you happy? Are you sad? You think we should trade him? Think we should keep him? Do you think he'll be back next year like I think he'll be back? Are you frustrated over these last 2 years that we've been dealing with our head quarterback, our starter, our captain? And do you still think the season is salvageable? I'm your host. Make sure you subscribe. Tune into the podcast, Anchor FM, Google Podcast. Tune in tonight, 9:30. You don't want to miss it. We're going to dive in a little deeper than we did today. Let's get about it. Let the church say, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to the Carolina Panthers custom helmet giveaway video in the playlist. Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away free a $300 retail value Marvel's Avenger Carolina Panthers helmet. Keep pounding.